warmer it is, the wine will mature more rapidly. If it's at 30 degrees in my car boot, it's going to mature very rapidly and become quite undrinkable within a period of months. How else can you maintain a constant cool temperature other than using a wine fridge like this? In a wine cellar, somewhere underground, where usually underground there's a constant temperature, so you can, that's why in France and Europe they have wine cellars and they store the wine underground. These halogen lights, you know, the lights like this, they create heat. Again, if you've got bright light shining directly on the bottle, creating heat, and it's already 30 degrees Celsius, disaster for wine. You can tell a lot about the wine just by looking at the colour, just by looking at the wine. You can tell whether it's white or red. You can tell whether it's young or old. White wine, when it's young, is relatively pale in colour. And as it ages, the colour gets darker and more golden in colour. So white wine, as it ages, gets deeper in colour. Red wine is the opposite. It starts out being bright red and deep red colours. As it ages, the colour gets more brown and paler in colour. So also when you swirl it, the wine clings to the side of the glass. So that gives you an indication of how much alcohol is in the wine. So that also helps you. You haven't even smelt the wine or tasted the wine, and you can already tell a lot about the wine just by looking at it. Then, once you've looked at the wine and made some judgment about the wine based on its appearance, you can then smell the wine. Just gently swirl the wine in the glass before you smell the wine, because that increases the surface area of the wine in the glass and catches the aromas in the glass. So then put your nose in the glass, gently smell. This takes practice. I'm sure some of you girls, when you go to a perfume shop, you smell all the different perfumes, and it takes a bit of practice. You go, oh yeah, this one smells like roses and musk, or the men's aftershave, or sandalwood. Once you get a range of aromas that you recognise, you start to recognise it, you know, in a lot of different things. So it does take practice though. So if you smell all the wine today and it just doesn't tell you anything, don't worry. It takes practice, and you will need to train your sense of smell to pick up very subtle and delicate aromas. But if you do, it makes wine very enjoyable. So it's worth the effort, because then you can objectively analyse wine and recommend wine with confidence, and it's a great way to sell a product. Really, that's what wine is about, isn't it? It's a product. I'll talk about that again in a minute. But